Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video, we are tackling it all. I am going to be doing a grocery haul with you guys. I am also going to be cleaning out one of my cabinets in the kitchen and organizing that. We will be deep cleaning my master bedroom and doing some decluttering and organization stuff in there as well. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a great new year, but we're going to jump right into today's video. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick grocery haul for you guys. Just came back from the gym, and then I did a Walmart pickup yesterday, but I picked it up this morning. And after the gym, we went to the supermarket and got some additional stuff because our Walmart is not a super center, so we don't have like meats and stuff there. But we got some cake. Some cake mix. Usually I like to keep these on hand for the kids because they like to sometimes make cakes now and then. So I got these. I got 2 boxes of those. I got some blueberries. I saw this tea and I thought that it sounded really good. I know that a lot of people might look at this and be like, ew. But I love anything ginger, and it's supposed to be really good for you, so I'm going to try that. Got some heavy whipping cream, got some asparagus, another pineapple. This is not part of my haul. Got some carrots, 2 cans of tuna, some grapes, some stick butter unsalted, some lemon. So I saw this recipe. It's like a 1-pot recipe with like sausage, and I wanted to try it. I don't know if I got the right sausage for it, but we're gonna, make up our own, and hopefully it comes out tasting good. Got some bacon. So I got bacon at Walmart, and then I also got bacon at my supermarket. My husband actually picked this up. We like to have bacon on hand for the weekends especially. I did get milk from Walmart. I got 2 bottles from Walmart, but typically whenever I do like a Walmart pickup from them, they are usually out of the whole milk, so I wasn't 100% sure if they were, and I ended up getting another bottle of milk from my supermarket. So now we have 3 bottles of milk, which will be used just fine. Some creamer for my husband, some yogurts for my kids. This is a cocktail sauce, so my husband likes to have the shrimp cocktail. I can't have shrimp or shellfish because I have a shellfish allergy, so he likes to have that, and because it's New Year's Eve, he's going to be eating that as a little snack for himself. So we got the cocktail sauce for that. We got some apple juices for the kids. My kids love these. They call it kid champagne, but it's just sparkling cider, so I got 2 bottles of those. This one's a pomegranate one, and this one is just a regular sparkling cider. My husband loves these Verona cherry cookies, so that's his. Some orange juice, some beefaroni. My son loves to eat these, so I just got 2 cans of those. We got some coffee, the Cuban roast. This is like one of the best coffee there is out there, honestly. So these were on sale for 2 for $5, so we got 2 of those. Got some buttermilk pancake mix, some garlic powder. We ran out of garlic powder, so we had to restock that. Some more grapes. We'll put that over there. Some blackberries for the kids. Some beef stew because I do want to make some beef stew. Some cookie sheets. Some toothpaste. That's from Walmart. Some broccoli rabe. If you guys have not had broccoli rabe, it is definitely an acquired taste. It's very bitter, but it's so yummy and just so good. So my husband and I, we love to have this sometimes, so we're gonna make that. Some ciabatta bread. We love to do this with like some oil and like a little bit of pepper flakes. It's really yummy. My daughter loves this, and I do too. So I got 2 of those for tonight. Some avocados, some, what is this, romaine lettuce hearts, I think they are. Are they? Yep, romaine hearts. That's the shrimp for my husband. Some yogurts, some English muffins, rice cakes. My daughter loves these. We got some fig Newtons. These are my husband's. This is a empty can of coffee, which is why we had to get more. I got some essentials like some OxyClean for when I do my laundry. I love this stuff. It is so good. Some more trash bags. I've been buying this antibacterial soap, hand soap for the bathrooms. So I have one already, but I wanted to just make sure I had an extra one in stock. So I got one of those. Some sandwich bags, some mini croissants. My daughter loves croissants. I do too. So we'll probably snack on these together. Some pizzas. They both love pizza. So we got a pepperoni and a 4-cheese one. Some breakfast sausages. Beef flavored broth for my beef stew. I got a couple of packs of steaks here. I think these are chuck stew meat. So I got 2 packs of those for my beef stew. These are pretty pricey actually. This one was $11.67. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. Anyway, it's actually about to die. So these were $11.67 and this one was $7.44. Some chicken breast. This was $5.91. Some ground meat. Lots of eggs. Like I said, we go through a ton of eggs. Some bananas and a fruit tart for later. This is so delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of this away and just kind of like organize everything. Okay, now I am just going to put all of the groceries away. I wanted to just kind of clean my refrigerator a little bit. So I am going to start taking out all of our leftover foods in here that is no longer, I guess, edible. And then we're going to toss that. I'm going to wipe down the shelves and everything. And then I'm going to start putting in all of the new groceries that I just got in here. I also wanted to mention that this video is a pretty long one. It is about 42 minutes long. That was not my intention, but it kind of like just happened that way. So I hope you guys are either cleaning along with me, or if you have, some things that you need to get done, maybe you're just getting some cleaning motivation from watching this video. But I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. And if you do have anything to organize, deep clean, then put this video on and just go ahead and clean along with me. So I like to wash my fruits and vegetables as well in water and vinegar and a little bit of baking soda. So this is what I'm doing right here with the grapes. I am just washing them. You want to kind of soak them for a little bit. So that is exactly what I did. I had them soaking for a little bit. And then while they were soaking, I wanted to make some breakfast because we were starving. So I made some chocolate chip pancakes for my daughter. And I love blueberry pancakes. So I made myself some blueberry pancakes. And then we went ahead and had breakfast. And then I was able to put everything away after I was done eating. I do plan on doing a pantry clean and organize with me video. I just need to figure out when I can get that done. As you can tell, I don't have a huge pantry. It is just 4 large cabinets that are built into the wall. And I wish I had a bigger pantry, but obviously we're just going to work with what we have. But I do store food in my pantry area. I also do store food in some of my cabinets in the kitchen area as well. So hopefully I can get a pantry deep clean done for you guys, and I can share that as soon as I can. Okay, so this corner cabinet, along with my Lazy Susan that's right below um, this cabinet, I have such a hard time like figuring out what to do with it. I don't know what to store in here because they're so deep and they're kind of like on an angle. I never know what to put in here or how to organize it. So I do store my Tupperware in here, and I use the bottom shelf to do that. So I'm just gonna go in and organize the bottom shelf with all of the Tupperware that I have. And then I am going to just continue organizing all of the other shelves. So as you can tell, I have like a ton of random stuff on this second shelf. I have like cookie cutters. There were candy up there. We had some popsicle molds for the summertime, and I'm just gonna go in and wipe that down. I'm just using some water and vinegar and a little bit of Dawn dish soap in that spray bottle to wipe that down, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and keep cleaning off all of the shelves in here and just organize them as best as I can. Okay, so now that we are in the home stretch of organizing this particular cabinet, I am just going to organize the top shelf. So on the top shelf, I normally don't put anything up there, but I did find a Halloween mask up there. I don't know why that was there. And I also forgot that I stored some Halloween like trays and that Halloween bowl for like chips or whatever. But this is how it turned out, and I am very happy with the way it looks now. It does not look as chaotic as before. So now we are going to move on, and I am just going to continue putting things away and just getting the counters wiped and decluttered. We usually get our paper towel and toilet paper shipped from Amazon. We have them on a subscription, so they come in I think every 3 weeks or so. And I am just going to take those out. We're going to take those down to my basement. I have a closet in my basement that is right directly underneath my staircase that we store all of the paper towel and toilet paper. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in there. My husband's going to go ahead and break down the boxes, and then we are just going to continue cleaning and just getting this area organized. Moving on to my stove, I wanted to just go ahead and give it a really good clean. So I'm just spraying some of the Women cooktop spray on there. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit while I get the dishes done. And once I'm done with the dishes, I'm going to clean out the sink, and then I'm going to go back to wiping down the stove. I wanted to just let that sit for a little bit so I can get all of that crud off of the stovetop that tends to get stuck on there when you're cooking. Started wiping down the stove with paper towel, but then realized that I had to use something more abrasive to go ahead and get all of that gunk off of the stove top. So I'm just using my Scrub Daddy sponge to go ahead and get all of that stuff off of there. Then I'm just going to go ahead and wipe everything off with a paper towel. They do have the scratch-free sponges that you can use on your stovetop. I did not have any of that remaining, so I just used the Scrub Daddy sponge, and it did not scratch my stovetop surface at all. I know that I still have my Christmas decor up. I will try to start taking those down as soon as I can. I do have the real garland around my window in the kitchen. I also have it around the mirror in the kitchen or the entry area, and it's also sitting on my TV console. So once I am done with this voiceover and this video goes up, I will start filming me taking down Christmas. Leave me a comment below and let me know if you guys have already taken down your Christmas trees and all of your Christmas decor. I feel like when it comes time to taking down all of that stuff, it just makes my house look just so empty, and I try to find and fill it with like more coziness. So once I take everything down, I will try to fill it with like as much coziness as I can. Now I am just finishing up in the kitchen. I am using my Time Coat to go ahead and vacuum and mop. I've said before, I've been mopping and mopping a lot more often, and my floors have never been more clean. I kid you not. I have been using my Osita spin mop. I have been using my Time Coat in between, and this method has been working for me. So I feel like my home, or my floors in particular, are a lot less dirtier than they used to be. And this is how the kitchen turned out. I think it looks so clean, and it just feels super airy and just very light, and it has like less stuff in it. I don't know. It just feels so airy and just like super bright, and I love it. So I am just going to now share a recipe with you guys. I don't have the specifics of the recipe because I typically just like make up my own, but I will be sharing my beef stew recipe and kind of like what I put in there. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. All right, so I am going to make some beef stew. I had told you guys that I would sort of like share, not really my recipe. I mean, it is my recipe. I typically don't write things down. I just kind of like eyeball. So I have my onions. You're supposed to really use white onions for this, but no one's making the rules. So I'm going to make my own rules. I'm going to use the red onions because that's all I have. I got 2 packs of the beef stew. These are, this one's beef chuck, and I think this one's also beef chuck. This one's beef round. Anyway, I have all of my seasonings. This is like salt, pepper, some rosemary. I don't have any thyme or bay leaves, so we're gonna skip that. Got some parsley, some oregano, garlic powder, some beef stock. I got my olive oil, my beef stew packet there, and then I also have my carrots and my potatoes. I don't have any more potatoes. I only had 3, so we're just gonna have to make with, you know, what we have to. So we're gonna add more carrots and potatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add my oil to the pot, and then I'm gonna just put the garlic in there and just let it kind of like saute a little bit, and then go from there. Okay, so I am starting out by just adding some olive oil to my Dutch oven. Then I'm going to add in my onions and my minced garlic. I'm just using minced garlic from the jar that you get from the supermarket. I'm going to let that saute a little bit. Then I am going to add in the beef. Let that cook just a tiny bit, and then I'm going to add my salt, my black pepper, my Worcestershire sauce. I think it's called Worcestershire sauce. I don't know. There's like a whole debate about how to pronounce the name of that sauce, but I always say Worcestershire. So I'm going to add some of that in there. I'm going to add the salt, like I said, the black pepper, and then I'm just going to let this kind of like cook and brown for a little bit, and then we are going to come back and add some more goodness to it. Now I am just adding in the rest of my seasoning, the garlic powder, the oregano, the parsley, and whatever other dry seasoning I use. That was rosemary. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of that in there. I'm going to give it a really good stir, and then I'm going to let this cook again for a little bit. I'm going to let it brown a little bit, and then we'll come back to it again. Okay, so I've had it browning for a little bit, typically about 20 minutes or so, and now I'm going to add half a stick of butter. I'm going to let that kind of like melt in there. I'm going to add my beef stew packet, and then I'm going to add a cup of red wine. Now, I love making my beef stew with a cup of red wine because it just tastes so freaking good, especially with the butter. And then I am going to add one of these cartons of the beef stew stock. Then I'm going to finish it up by adding in my carrots and my potatoes. I'm going to bring it up to a boil, and then I'm going to lower the burner to about a medium boil, and then I'm going to basically slow cook it for about 2.5 hours, and this is what it looks like when it's done. It was so delicious, you guys. My husband could not stop talking about it. Even my daughter, she loves beef stew, and it was probably one of the best beef stews I've ever had. And now we're moving on to the next day. This was actually New Year's Day. I wanted to I really had no plan to deep clean my bedroom on New Year's Day. It just kind of like happened that way. So I got into like this mood where I just felt like cleaning, and I picked up my camera and started filming. And I completely deep cleaned my entire bedroom. So first I started off by removing my sheets and my pillowcases. I wanted to get those in the wash.
Times when I'm thinking about us before we got lost and we parted. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry. Everything's...
So I wanted to get these curtains washed, and I went ahead and started removing them. You guys, these curtains, I know that they were super dusty. My curtain rod, on the other hand, they were extra dusty, especially this one. So I wanted to get this in the washing machine, get them nicely washed. I did not dry them. The last time I dried my curtains, they actually shrunk. So if you have curtains, I don't recommend you drying them in the dryer. Air drying works just fine. And I actually finally removed the old blind hooks that we had up there. So we had blinds in this room previously when we first moved in, and we never removed the blind attachments. So I wanted to just go in and remove those. I wanted to actually wipe down the walls because my walls do get dusty. So I am just taking those down. I had to actually enlist my husband to remove this last one because it was such a pain. And I did go ahead and put on a mask because, as I said, it was just so dusty and I could not believe that I was sleeping in this room with all of that dust.
What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if...
So now that we have those hooks down, I am going to start by basically dusting my walls, but I did not do a dry dust. I actually took my mop head. This was a clean mop head. So I took it and I had my vinegar, water, and Dawn spray in that spray bottle. So I sprayed some of that on the mop head lightly, and then I just went around my entire bedroom and basically washed my floors with that. Obviously, you don't want to saturate the mop head because you don't want to saturate your walls, but this worked pretty well. And I've seen people doing this before, but I never really thought about doing it myself. But now that I did, I feel like this is something I'll probably start doing in my future videos. I did remove the little mini Christmas tree from my bedroom and I already put that away. We did also purchase a air purifier for our bedroom just to help with the dust and everything. So I got it from, I think it was Walmart, and I think it was on sale for like 40 bucks. So I will link it for you guys if you are interested. But now I'm just going to continue cleaning and wiping things down. I am wiping down the TV stand or this little cabinet that we have. I will be wiping down the TV as well. It was super dusty back here. I typically don't move the TV whenever I'm wiping down the stand, but I'm glad that I did because it was pretty dusty behind the TV. So we're going to go ahead and put that back, and then we are going to just start decluttering.
Don't go, just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete.
And as you can tell, there are a ton of stuff in here. I have toilet paper, I have paperwork, I have bikinis for the summertime, I have extensions for my hair. Like, it's just a hot mess. So I wanted to just go in and just really declutter this area, take all of that paperwork and just go through it and just like throw out whatever needs to be thrown out or put away whatever needs to be put away. And I did have like my summer stuff in here. Like I said, these are bikinis. In that bin, I actually have like all of my hair extensions. And these tops I purchased maybe last year, like for summer, that I never really wore. So I'm just gonna go through them and just like kind of like fold them and put them in this little basket neatly. And then we are going to go through, well, I'm not going through the bag of bikinis because I know what I have, but I don't have anywhere else to put them. And I know that it looks like I have a ton, and I do have a ton of bikinis. I might have a problem, but this is the only place I can store them, so I'm going to keep them in that bag. That is a vacuum sealed bag, but obviously I did not use a vacuum on it, but it's stored perfectly in there. I'm going to go ahead and just put that in the corner. I'm going to put the bin back after I've organized it, and then the toilet paper I like to keep in here because our bathroom is obviously right next to our bedroom, and we don't have a lot of storage in our bathroom, so I like to have toilet paper on hand in case we run out, you know, and we just need to grab it really quick. All right, so we are done organizing this little cabinet. That's how it turned out. I think it looks a lot better than it did before, so progress is progress. And then I am going to now start finishing up in the bedroom. I still do have to throw out the garbage. Obviously, I have to vacuum, I have to mop. I am also going to be cleaning my rug in here. I'm going to be using my Hoover to do that. I'm cleaning the windows, and we are just going to continue deep cleaning.
No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line designed to let me know. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected.
So we just finished wiping down one of the windows in my room. I'm going to wipe down this other window. We actually have to replace this one. These windows are so old, especially this one. We also have a two other windows in our living room that are exactly like this one. And when I tell you, it is so hard to not open, but it has like 3 different compartments to it. And it has like the window, then it has like a mesh screen, and then it has like a glass screen. And when I kid you not, it is just very hard to open, and it's a little bit dangerous too, like when you try to open the screen and the and sometimes the mesh part of the window as well. You have to like press these 2 things on the side, and sometimes when I press them, like I end up breaking my nails. It's just very complicated, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean it anyway. I'm gonna clean it really well, and then I am going to try to clean the glass on the inside of the window as well. I cannot wait to have these replaced, but we kind of have like some priority things that took over our sunroom. I don't know if you guys remember, we do have a sunroom, and we took on this project not on a whim, but we knew that we had to replace the windows in there, and we started this project literally the day that we were expecting a snowstorm, which is not the best idea, but we took this project on, and then we realized that the entire side where so there's 2 windows on that particular wall, and then as we started taking off the windows, we realized that the entire wall was just like completely rotted, so we had to rip the entire thing apart, and now we have to get new windows for the sunroom, so that'll be a total of 4 windows for down there. So we're just trying to prioritize you know, certain things at the moment. So these windows in the bedroom and the ones in the living room will have to wait just a little bit longer.
You know I'm real and I'm here. Who cares in a few years? You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you so am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you so am I. So am I.
That we are done wiping down the windows, we've vacuumed the floors and the rug. We are going to start cleaning the rug. This has been one of the best purchases I've ever made. This carpet shampoo or rug cleaner. It is, I don't know if it's currently on sale, but I paid, I think, 80 something bucks for it. But it typically does go on sale every so often, and it is one of the best purchases I've ever made. I kid you not. And it works so well. It is a compact rug cleaner. It's made for pets as well. And as you know, I have a dog. Her name is Luna, and she sheds a ton. But I will have this linked for you guys if you want to check it out.
All blacked out, then flying with you. I don't care that my mind's gone insane and my heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain. Just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with the lust, but heart trumps the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up when I'm with you, I'm with you.
And as you can tell, that water was pretty disgusting, but now I am just going to finish mopping the floors with my Cedar spin mop, and then I am actually going to put on my curtains. So I've washed them and I'm going to hang them back up. I did clean my curtain rods. I do want to get new curtain rods and a new ceiling fan for my bedroom and paint as well, but that's going to have to wait just a little bit longer. I'm hoping to get it done as soon as I can. It's going to be a pretty simple project, so it should not take me a whole ton of time. But I'm just trying to, like I said, prioritize certain things at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and put these curtains back on. I did have two different set of curtains on the bigger window. And I did actually remove the lighter set and I kept the floral looking set, and I actually love the way it looks. I feel like it looks a lot better this way versus how I had it before. And the ones that I did not put back on, they were the ones that I actually shrunk by accident when I washed them previously. So I just kept these two panels on and I think they look so pretty. And it actually made me like these curtains again, because I was kind of like on the fence about them and I didn't really want them anymore. But looking at them now, not that they're all cleaned and I just have these two up versus the other, these with the other set, I just feel like it just makes the room look so much more nicer and I love them now. Now we are finally in the home stretch. I am putting on some clean sheets. I absolutely love these sheets. I told you guys this before. I think I purchased them from Macy's a long time ago. And I got them for like 20 bucks. They were the microfiber sheets and they are the softest sheets I've ever laid on. The other ones that I had on my bed that I took off to wash, those I actually purchased from Macy's as well, but they are not as good as these. And they tend to like hold in the cold. So whenever we put those sheets on our bed, like my husband and I, we laugh all the time because the moment we try to get in bed at night, we kind of like have to prepare our minds and our body just to like jump in bed and just like be prepared to touch really cold sheets. So these are pretty good. I love them. I don't think I can link them for you guys, but if I can find similar ones, I will absolutely link them for you. Alright, so now we have the bed made and that'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was a pretty long one, but I thoroughly enjoyed filming it for you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you here. I hope you guys had a great new year and I wish you guys the best in 2024. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I always thought